It's 8 p.m. in most of Michigan, where the first polls close in the state's primary. For Republicans, 16 delegates are up for grabs tonight, with Trump being the massive favorite in the contest. He already holds nearly 100-delegate lead over Nikki Haley. And for Democrats, Biden faces a challenge from progressives in the state over his stance on the war on Gaza. Now, a lot of those voters, Arab Americans, hope to send a message to the president by voting uncommitted. Now, stick with us for the results as they stream in. Now, John F. Kennedy rightfully earned himself the title the first TV president. He knew how to work a camera. Richard Nixon used television to loosen up. Here he is on Late Night.
The Republicans don't want another piano player in the White House.
And since Nixon, every major politician has used Late Night to showcase their swagger. Bill Clinton brought the sax. George W. brought the jokes.
The top 10 changes I'll make in the White House.
Oh, here you go.
Are you ready?
This is right up your alley.
New rule at cabinet meetings. You can't talk until you ride the mechanical bull. Just for fun, issue executive order commanding my brother Jeb to wash my car.
And Trump brought the hair.
Can I mess your hair up?
Go ahead with my hairspray.
Joe Biden went on Late Night and brought nothing, except traffic to a halt in Midtown. Almost missed the 5. Greg can't carry that show without me. Now, President Biden skipped the Super Bowl interview to sit down with Seth Meyers. For those of you who don't know who he is, he comes on after Jimmy Fallon. And for those of you who don't know who Jimmy Fallon is, ask Jay Leno. These shows are all pre-taped so Biden could be edited and get to bed. Biden didn't bring a sax, a joke, or charisma. All the president had were sunglasses.
There's a dark Brandon conspiracy meme. And this is something that you seem to have a lot of fun with. You've co-opted. You've co-opted Dark Brandon. This is a yard sign. And do you enjoy playing around with the Dark Brand meme?
No, I resent the hell out of it.
Okay.
Is the stage manager holding up an applause sign? Because why are people clapping for sunglasses? What's so funny about a grown man putting on sunglasses? It's funny when you put sunglasses on a dog. That's funny. Putting sunglasses on babies is funny and cute. But is this all Biden has? Yeah. And he forgot to take them off.
Can you confirm or deny that there is an active conspiracy between you and Ms. Swift?
Where are you getting this information? It's classified.
It's classified information?
That's classified
You won't share it with us?
I'm not gonna, but I will tell you, she did endorse me in 2020.
She did. I bet you might be wondering. You think it might come around again?
I told you it's classified.
That entire exchange was scripted. The producers and the White House aides prepared that for days. Is there a conspiracy? It's classified. That was their big bit. The White House and NBC wrote a hoax into the show, too. In Meyers' monologue, he said that Trump's so old, he forgot Melania's name.
Former President Trump told supporters last week that former First Lady Melania Trump will soon be making more regular appearances on the campaign trail. Not if she heard what you called her last week.
I call up my wife our great First Lady. She was a great First. People loved her. Yeah, people love her. Oh, look at that. Wow. Mercedes, that's pretty good.
I'm sorry. Mercedes? You had a nuclear meltdown when Biden messed up the president of Egypt and you can't remember your wife's name?
Now, the media went from I can barely keep up with Biden to, well, Trump's slow too. Except it's not true. Trump never forgot Melania's name. It's a hoax. He was referencing Mercedes Schlapp, the host of CPAC, whose audience was showing love to Melania. Everybody at CPAC knows who Mercedes Schlapp is. Even the Times debunked it. We called NBC, asked them why they peddled misinformation. They're ignoring us. So I'm sending Johnny across the street to break into 30 Rock. Best part, Biden plagiarized the hoax. Watch.
You mentioned some classified materials, some documents recently leaked, some classified documents. And this isn't a gotcha show, but I do want to ask about it, that says you are currently 81 years old.
Who the hell told you that?
Yeah.
That's classified.
That's classified. All jokes aside, according to recent polling, this is a real concern for American voters. How do you address that concern going forward as you come up to the 2024 election?
Well, a couple things. Number one, you got to take a look at the other guy. He's about as old as I am, but he can't remember his wife's name.
Biden's only punchline was a stolen hoax from Meyers' monologue. And then Biden forgot what year it was.
What's your 2024 agenda? Because I feel like we live in such crazy times that is one of the things I feel we hear less about.
Look, the 2020 agenda is to finish the job.
Seth Meyers, again, tried to ask him, why are you running?
I think it's about the future. And every single thing we've done, I think we've got some good things done. Everything, and they told us we couldn't get them done because things were so divided. And but I think everything we've gotten done, he's just friendly stated he wants to do away with if he gets elected. And I really think his views on where to take America are older than, anyway, I don't want to get going.
The President of the United States couldn't name anything he's gotten done or anything that he's going to do. Robert Hur witnessed this during his 5-hour interview with President Biden, calling him a painfully slow elderly man with a poor memory who struggles to remember things. Biden couldn't even answer what he's done and what he's going to do on a late-night show. You see what happens without note cards? The president's being lampooned internationally now. Italian TV's turned Biden into a nightly segment.
Presidente Biden, Presidente Biden, Mr. President. It's okay? Ok, tutto a posto. Welcome, benvenuto. No, di nuovo, mamma mia. Mr. President, ecco.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, very good. What's your name?
Con chi parla? Mr. President.
My name is Joe Kennedy.
No, Biden.
Now, if I were Biden and I was losing to Trump and my party wanted to put me out to pasture and swap me out for a younger, better-looking liberal, the Mideast and Europe were at war and migrants are murdering our women, the last thing I would do, go out for ice cream with a comedian and then lick it when they ask about the border.
Why did you order now this morning? It's going on Thursday. Why don't you now?
I've been planning to go Thursday. What I didn't know is my good friend apparently is going.
Seth Meyers took his grandpop out for ice cream to make him feel better for forgetting his lines. Here you go. Good job, Joe. You want a sugar cone? You know who lights up for ice cream? Children and the elderly. There's a reason caregivers deliver ice cream to their patients in nursing homes. According to the Alzheimer's Association, ice cream is a favorite for people with diminished faculties. Quote, ice cream has the power to immediately elicit soothing feelings at the very first taste of a single spoonful. It erases all the negative feelings related to the frustration and continues to stimulate pleasure receptors in the brain with every new scoop. Now, obviously, I'm not diagnosing Biden with Alzheimer's, but you see what's going on here? They clap when he puts his sunglasses on. They treat him for ice cream to make him happy. He's got his little Corvette, his toy car that he's so proud of, that he keeps his special folders next to. And no one can take those folders. Those are my folders. He's a child. He copies homework. He lies, falls asleep, doesn't listen. Joey has his aviators, mint chip, and his Hot Wheels, and he's happy. Are we really going to reelect this guy, America? Even Obama world sees it.
If you watch Joe Biden speak, oftentimes he sounds frail, and he sounds more frail than he used to. He shuffles more because of the arthritis in his back. So for most people in the country who are just watching him be president, what do they see when they turn on the television? They see him shuffle, and they hear him, and he's swallowing a lot more of his words now.
Even Biden's best friend, Obama, knows it's over. Remember the whole best friend thing? It's weird, right? He swims naked. He crashes his bike. Jill's trying to make him eat his veggies. He goes home every weekend. He's losing to Trump in every battleground, and he's so stubborn he hasn't changed anything. New Emerson poll shows the president getting smoked, down 3 to 10 points in each swing state. Trump's up 9 in Georgia, and that was before Biden's migrant murdered Lake and Riley. Every time the White House lets him out for recess, his numbers drop. You have to put this guy back in timeout. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.